Reasons AI can be threat to humanity. Ashutosh Utsav, the 1st of December 2019. Is computerized reasoning perilous to humanity? Programming improvement organizations accept that there are a few dangers of man-made consciousness. Musk at one point was standing out AI from the dangers of the dictator of North Korea. Microsoft individual sponsor Bill Gates also acknowledges there's inspiration to be watchful. In any case, that the extraordinary can surpass the horrendous at whatever point regulated properly. Since continuous enhancements have made astute machines possible much sooner than from the start suspected, presently is the perfect chance to make sense of what dangers man-made mental ability presents. There are, to be certain, a great deal of AI applications that make our normal everyday presences progressively accommodating and capable. It's the AI applications that accept an essential activity in ensuring the security that Musk, Hawking, and others were stressed over when they communicated their postponement about the advancement. Programming advancement organizations in NCR realize that AI is responsible for ensuring the action of our ability structure, and our most exceedingly terrible sentiments of fear are recognized, and the system reprimands any power or gets hacked by an enemy. It could achieve huge insidiousness, ways by means of which AI can be risky. While we haven't cultivated hyper-virtuoso machines yet, the authentic, political, social, budgetary and managerial issues are so many-sided and wide-landing that it's critical to explore them now, so we are set up to safely work among them when the open door shows up. Outside of preparing for a future with amazingly brilliant machines currently, man-made intellectual competence would as of now have the option to introduce risks in its present structure. We should examine some key AI-related threats. Independent weapons. Man-made reasoning altered to achieve something unsafe, like the case with self-overseeing weapons modified to budget, is one way AI can pose perils. It might even be possible to expect that the nuclear weapons challenge will be replaced with an overall self-administering weapons race. Other than being stressed that self-administering weapons may build a mind of their own, a dynamically unavoidable concern is simply the dangers overseeing weapons may have with an individual or government that doesn't regard human life. Once passed on, they will presumably be difficult to dismantle or fight. Intrusion of privacy and social grading. It is at present possible to pursue and look at and every one of individuals' moves online similarly as when they are moving toward their step-by-step business. Cameras are practically all finished, and facial affirmation figurines realize what your personality is. Honestly, this is the sort of information that is going to control China's social credit system that is depended upon to give the entirety of its 1.4 billion occupants and individuals cause subject to how they continue things. For instance, do they jaywalk? Do they smoke in non-smoking domains, and how much time they spend playing PC games? Exactly when Big Brother is watching you and a while later choosing decisions subject to that intel. It's not only an assault of security, it can quickly go to social maltreatment. Social manipulation. Web-based systems administration through its independent field counts is extremely convincing at target advancing. They recognize what our character is, what we like, and are phenomenally incredible at inferring what we think. Assessments are up till now in progress to choose the inadequacy of Cambridge Analytica and others related with the firm who used the data from 50 million Facebook customers to endeavor to impact the consequence of the 2016 US presidential political raids and the UK's Brexit decision. Anyway, if the claims are correct, it traces AI's ability for social control. By spreading intentional exposure to individuals perceived through figurines and individual data, AI can target them and spread whatever information they like, in whatever course of action they will find most convincing, reality or fiction. Misalignment between our goals and the machine. Some part of what individuals and impetus in AI-controlled machines is their capability and ampleness. However, in case we aren't clear with the goals we set for AI machines, it could be perilous if a machine isn't outfitted with comparative destinations we have. For example, a course to get me to the air terminal as quick as could be normal, the situation being what it is, may have basic results. Without establishing that the rules of the road must be respected considering the way that we regard human life, A machine could effectively accomplish its goal of getting you to the air terminal as quick as could be normal in light of the current situation and do really what you requested, yet forsake a path of incidents. Separation. Since machines can accumulate, track and separate such an extraordinary sum about you, it's genuinely functional for those machines to use that information against you. It's not hard to imagine a protection organization revealing to you you were not insurable reliant on the events you were jumped on camera talking on your phone. A business may hold a work of a subject to your social FICO assessment. Free web content. Any astounding advancement can be mishandled. Today, man-made thinking is used for a few extraordinary inspirations incorporating to help us with improving restorative judgments, discover better ways to deal with fixed malady and make our automobiles increasingly secure. Tragically, as our AI limits expand, we will in like manner watch it being used for unsafe or malignant purposes. Since AI development is advancing so rapidly, it is basic for us to start to examine the best ways for AI to develop emphatically while constraining its ruinous potential.